Eti fama kwa babade Likee TV no so na message na da obacha na iso no hit and no subscribe so me drop in the latest news content abaje brand wanya bi etie na ye bowra ensem ni ma etie for ensem a abeto dwa no ne nyina ye se de enbuase na Akroma Ghana awo international communities no na tambia no ya na ye mu obia sombo se eye president na dan kwakufu ado aban no. Nowadays, no, dear much say these are the worst government on my Ghana. I'm say yeah, because recently, no, anyama see special voting no aseno na honorable ma all tediane no and guasse de account my Ghana a trend papa na if say ye bowrum na ye kweti en 70 bi
offer mama ma ha na initiative. The expectation of me war a free NDC hodie. So far, so good. All the rank and file of the party. I dare say, from the history of the NDC from 1992, NDC and prosecute a consistent, well laid out, strategically approach, well coordinated campaign like we have done this time. And let me hasten to add that for the first time, the NDC have been popularly accepted by the Ghanaian people so much that the reaction and the response of the public to our campaign message, is so fascinating and encouraging. So I have no doubt in my mind, say Radi Adomoa, latest by Sunday, the electoral commissioner Bedi Nokra, the results will be ready for her to declare, and no less a person but His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, the former president, would be reinstated again by the good people of Ghana. One, because we have only one former president among all. And all others are more or less saying, say, me ba dear mayor, me ba dear mayor, dear me ba dear mayor. President Mahama is the only person who is able to point the mark. No one in such a say, me na me ye we, na me ba mayor dear chance. Baby Omampini Kufuado, and the NPP, Ghana Babedru, Elijah Mahamadou Baumia Ekahubi. They have sunk the nation down and is still looking for the opportunity to come and continue the damage caused by Nebosa or no Okano. But for Ghanaians are not prepared to allow that. All that we are asking for the people is that the NDC, the tool through which you are going to fashion out a better future for yourself. It's a carpenter. What to assure you na ufa table na ye empa na obeya. Tools are what they be fashion empa no different from tools are what they be fashion. Let's say akonya obetenaso. So the Ghanaians need a better future. The youth need jobs. The women need capital to work with, and Ghanaian women are naturally entrepreneurial. And you need money to do those businesses. Abosho kind for mutumi 2 billion old Ghana cedis, 200,000. At the bomb and Pini Kufuado. Jetire se wanjin kotu Mahama bangu. And the Bosho kanyagu. Kenya in the Kayuheni. And some of Pini Kufuado Kaya Brown or Pekunya Betanaso. And I to me, yes, I jumana. Coming in Nimpose, can this high home say elections we can contest to be. There's a Ghana by heaven. Omampeni otimi shabo ema timeline. I been see that. Me this 17 or me this 18 months. 1 year, 6 months. Versus Ghana. Accra will be the cleanest city in Africa, and then Accra is the dirtiest city in not even only Africa, but even within West Africa. Accra is the dirtiest city in West Africa. Sika Enfan Koti to Gov't, so can ended up in Obim Passe. No accountability. Corruption have received it all-time high in the history of Africa. For that matter, Ghana is the number one. Which economic metrics in Ghana and among the community of nations, Ghana, the equitable positive image. They have sunk us down so low that internationally Kwame Nkrumah's Ghana have been so disgraced. We need to assert ourselves once again as the Black Star of Africa. In fact, Ghana Black Stars, Agu. For the first time in the history of Ghana, Ghana Black Stars, Agu. What again is working under NPP? Ofa, I think that it is the greatest injustice that the NPP, despite all the damage they have caused, these guys are so bold enough to file a candidate to contest 2024 elections. If I were them, and of course, God forbid I can't be them, and I will never be them, but a party that have a level of shame, they could have said that, oh, Ghanaians, we are sorry, like Omampine Kufuado said to NDC in 2012. Ghanaians, we are sorry. We have not performed well. We are going to rest and let different persons take over. But the money under the table, you don't want to leave. Ghanaians, are you going to allow that? Ghana force said no. Ghanaians, the destruction this regime have caused. Mojumo egu yena mamu mo Togo. Ene la Côte d'Ivoire ekofa nyoma ba muntumi nko importers mojumo egu kodu habwa. Nyoma dendende NPP MPs etwe boxing gloves. Ebru NDC for bro throw parliament omo pass e-levy. Only for them to come back and promise that e-levy number on back cancel no. And ti twede na mo boy na fa so be na ba so. So far, they can say
no,
NPP
you've exceeded your 5 minutes.
Me wrap up.
There be personnel edi queue no more no. Na ye mo aduane ye mo other goodies. Promise of budget 200 cedis. Be you say na sa asemi course no. Wo hunu ne san e de na be kan fa ho.
Adakabre me chawo ne otifo nyina na meda woni odwuma ye fo nso ase akwanya amode amami no krani se kamami kabi amamu nhihye bia no Ghana nhihye bia hu hia e wo wiase ba bibia no yewo na ade ba ko a ense se esi kra ni se abato ne eto we can say civic exercise, but there was security implications. And then so be the something anymore. Something anymore for ni bi. On betu anji di omo hon komo kakra. But obi e free chain. E koni obi akwa kodi nkuta ho. Na anya asemo a ebi akakra. Na no kwa me nyi ni se o se abambo for no security personnel omo ho no. Must have for no coin, irrespective of who the person is. But kwa kodru say a pack be komima womo or something anymore. Say me tini ye dia. Neke say I be strong kakra. No crane say nwanwa. If you say idea security for no AJ pack no share adikura a womb. And I can be a bit my bomb. Oh, definitely. A bit me a bomb.
I say you lax in our security matters.
No, definitely. A honor made me who or howling in our fiber. As a commission non fitiasia noir. Just a common kind. Emma obidi bibisa, a shebum, envelope, a paco, I yet said the Adriani will move. The basic Intiasian one is you're members of society. No? You're holding in your life were at stake that day. Because we are not supposed to know the content of Bibi Krona, Unipa Krona, or the airban. But I or the airba or anything. Now, and say your war situation, is a hot conflict situation. And son yet to me, I can say, Bibi Sabi to me, I see. A bit to me, I see. That is how me who say, now some grievous development is see ya. Your man no a course.
And in such instances, no, dear Odiki no more, Wajia Diana, na Wajia Parker, na Wajia Diano, and na ye bonusubo, and na a contestant beer. Or no anane assign agent Ede BB Akroma de Odiki num and a bonus bo and say a year election security personnel a process one FSA BB a cotorting And now say under the constitutional instrument, no, the electoral commission, a year officers and a year bombs war. Who be one so war?
Adakabrewo de afa actors a Juma esi in some way see a fa wɔn ho nsɛm no nyinaa fa wɔn ho. The last person a mɛbɔ no so boy me a megyina queue ni mu menka hwee nkyerɛ obiara megyina hɔ a deɛ mehu ane sɛ obi aba na wɔde boa bi ɛma me envelope o aduane o kɛsɛ menim adeɛ no baabi efiri me nte aseɛ ɛba saa na ɛyɛ odd kakra na ɛkwan yɛfa so yɛ nneɛma no nti no ebi a mɛgye menim ade korɔ sɛ yɛnhyɛ da nyɛ nnipa a yɛ challenge nneɛma bebree na wone nnipa bɛn ade nti na adeɛ wei wode ɛbrɛ me ade koraa na aha sei a yɛba bɛto aba yi na wɔde saa ade yi brɛ me ɔman bi sofoɔ ɔman ma no ɛbɛbusabusa nsɛm sei at Ghana ha sei no nnipa nwɔtwe out of 10 ɛbɛgye ade korɔ no wɔn mo ne the last person a mɛblame wɔn mo na yɛhwɛ baabi a ɔhaw no efi baayɛ paa one onipa na ɔde kɔ akɔma wɔn mo no politics is driven by interest. Now the game of politics is such that you're guided by rules and regulations. But more rules no so no. Adaka brese uja wo ho na minya mewiem. Uja wo ho na me pese. Minya sa anamona mitu no so mfa so no. Sa batwe me ka ho bi. Ye to abana ma me bi. Na omo ahwe so na de ade no. Muja mo ho a na minya mewiem. Now, Donald Trump, no, see, in the year 2020 elections, I said they should do something for him. And the number two, me blame Omo Adini Amano call Hono Bibri, although Omo Anamono taking so many centuries back. You say a odd and very crude, a crude pa say nipa a DQ mu kotuaba na ehona me ko influence. One more actions and inactions. One more call a yinumwa. A crude. The besides say a crude no. Baby, I'm just bob pan AEC officials, any security personnel. Now, one more ewo. One more the one po so come see who kwan. And you almost said it. As a come see who kwan. Those people didn't do their work.
I feel my share. Dr. Kosia Machibuati of the Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology. Sir, in today's edition of Daily Graphic, page 11, Chasoka Ena Etro, and at a meeting with a stakeholders, Electoral Commission, Director of Training, granted an interview to Graphic, of which I also just to say, the media should stay in their lane, in as much as trying to tell us the difference between projecting an election, calling an election result, and then who declare election results. Now, the media ni could declare results. You be prosecute you be chiania prosecute you. Now, you stick it to your lane by way of say you call the election or you project the election. No declaration the Jama easy. What's your understanding of calling an election, projecting an election, and declaring election results?
The authoritarian regime. Mebia no mrabi o bia no mutiminya bibifa emrano ho a omode che nipa atum authoritarian regimes. Nipa kro no antiase ode tu dwai o sa tendencies no. Because results no. One, political parties or betimi aye collation ni bi media for ebe intercept this information so ede figures they will display them in somunya all the information from the various coalition centers the media for assembly making Ombaki kaningi na album make the presidential results. Ombekeka ni nyina abom, ombeka kyerɛ yɛn. Ɔmo be gu ɔmo TV screen so. Ɛhɔ no, so obi pɛ sɛ ɔde brɔfo foforo bi to so akyi obi kɔtum a, onipa koro betumi de brɔfo ɔpɛ biara ato so akyi obi akɔtum. But nneɛma saa no na ɛma yɛhu the difference between democratic regimes and authoritarian regimes. It is Bibi say no, a semantics and stylistics. But sɛ chichina e pese achi obi kotumu a omo betumi. Or the information or one in the form of figures no or the agusu. We candidate A when you're 44%, candidate B and you're 50.something%, not the agusu.
Era masiso sa moje bre wa daily update TV no so.